Women in Connecticut have the second highest rate of new breast cancers in the U.S., and the mortality rate for breast cancer is higher in the Valley than the rest of the state. Joining me right now is Dr. Xandra Chang, and she's a board-certified surgeon and medical director at the Center for Breast Wellness at Griffin Hospital in Derby. Tell us a little bit more. Welcome, doctor.
Thank you.
So now why are the numbers so much higher in Connecticut and in the Valley in particular? What the heck is going on here?
Well, the number being higher refers to, Steve, that actually per population. So it's not the exact number of people, but it's per however 100,000 of the population. And what Griffin did actually a few years ago is they ran a study to take a look at it, and what they found was that the number of people who were getting breast cancer in the Valley were similar to the rest of Connecticut. But then they looked at the number of women who were dying from breast cancer, and that's where they found that the death rate was higher than the rest of Connecticut. So when you look, there's actually two possible reasons. One is screening, meaning catching it earlier. As we all know, breast cancer awareness, the earlier you catch it, the better the chances for cure. And then the second piece of that, of course, is treatment, developing treatment that is at the forefront, being able to give women a better outcome. And so for that kind of vision, that was a study that took place actually a little over 10 years ago. The thought is first we've got to reach out, start doing better screening, and we've got to offer better treatment as well for the women.
Now, what about this whole thing of instead of having a mammogram every year, every other year, whatever they're moving? There's a lot of controversy around that.
Yes, there is a lot of controversy. And, you know, the U.S. Preventive Task Force in November of 2009 came out with the thing of saying basically baseline at age 50, every other year until age 74. Whereas the national breast societies, for example, the American Cancer Society, the American College of Radiology, the American Society of Breast Disease, et cetera, we all still stand by the baseline at age 40 annually. And quite honestly, it's really hard to pick an end time because the risk of breast cancer continues to go up with age. Now, the U.S. Preventive Task Force wasn't saying that there's no benefit to mammography in women under the age of 50. There actually still is. But the issue was against the harms, meaning, you know, the woman gets a call back, a lot of anxiety, you know, you get a biopsy that's not a breast cancer. And so they were trying to balance what the best kind of outcome, and that's how they came at the age 50. It's still being debated. And I'll tell you, you know, obviously I'm a breast advocate. I have a lot of patients who came to me when that came out, and they're like, you have to do something. I wouldn't be here if I hadn't had my mammogram. So I'm still on the side of I believe in them.
Okay. Tell us about the Center for Breast Wellness at Griffin Hospital.
So the Center for Breast Wellness at Griffin Hospital is a vision that came, again, out of 10 years, a bit before I actually got here. And the idea is to create a center where it can be a haven for the community, not just women, because men get breast cancer too, which is very important to tell people about. But basically where women can go or a patient can go for any kind of breast concern. When, you know, not even for cancer, whenever there's a breast issue, it robs a person their sense of well-being. I mean, a woman just from the thought of having breast cancer. I saw a patient this morning who was literally in tears about the idea. She didn't have anything, but it just robbed her whole sense of wellness. Women can go through breast cancer treatment and afterwards still not feel well. Even though they're physically cured and supposed to be well, they're not well. It can affect the whole family. So the center is a place where we want to bring comprehensive care from the moment the woman steps in or the patient steps in to all the way beyond, even after treatment. We want people to get back into that sense of wellness as a whole.
That's good stuff. All right, now I understand you brought some pictures with you, and there's a little bit of a story that goes with these pictures that we're about to see. Could you tell us what we're about to look at?
So this is an illustration of that idea of wellness. So this is a patient of mine who was diagnosed with the breast cancer, and she was on the larger breasted side. And she came in and we talked to her, and I asked her, well, how do you like your breasts? Have you ever wished they were bigger or smaller? She's like, oh, I wish they were smaller. So this was a great opportunity to do what we call oncoplastic surgery. And what oncoplastic surgery, onco means cancer, plastic, obviously plastic, and the idea is we were going to give her an operation that took care of her cancer and was going to give her a beautiful cosmetic result, which for her and what she wanted was a breast reduction. So we did her cancer operation through, basically she just looks like she had a breast reduction. We did all her lymph node sampling, everything through that. And the humorous part, you'll see me wearing this hat, you know, it's actually made from a bra. It's one of her bras, because when she went to see the plastic surgeon in consultation, her niece picked up her bra and put it on her head and said, wow, I didn't realize your bras were so big. And the patient decided, that's it. I am having a celebration. When I'm done, I am having a party where she made streamers out of her bra and made hats out of them. And she brought me one. And if you look at it, it's got the funny glasses. You can actually put one into a drink, the other into your mouth. And it is one of those beautiful things of showing how you can take something as negative as the experience of having cancer and turn it into a celebration, into something positive. And that's what we're all about. We want to have people have a positive outlook.
All right, real quick before I let you go, the Valley Goes Pink. Tell us about that event.
So the Valley Goes Pink is basically where the community is coming together to raise breast cancer awareness. Businesses are coming together. We're going to put pink things out there. There's little pink duckies. People can buy other things to basically, again, increase that awareness so that people can get screened and, again, get treatment so that we can make that difference in terms of that mortality rate.
And the empowerment series that you have going on, can you fill us in on that?
Sure. That's something from Griffin Hospital as a whole. I'm doing one of the talks, but the whole empowerment, the idea is going behind what Griffin stands for in terms of the plane tree is that the patient is going to be empowered through education to take better care of themselves. So that's a whole series that Griffin offers, open to the community, free, and the idea is to get everybody into that empowerment and into a sense of wellness.
All right, I think we have some information up on the screen there if you would like to go and check out actually all the great things that are going on over there at Griffin Hospital. You're just doing some remarkable work. All the information is on the screen, or you can come to our website and we'll have more information for you there at Connecticut Style. Thank you so